The next topic is fabric inspection. So, objective is inspection refers reference to the apparel industry can be defined as the visual examination or review of raw material but partially finished components of the garments. It is also examines completely finished garments by measuring the garments to check if they may require measurements in relations to some requirement standard or specifications. The main objective of the inspection is the detection of the defects and non-conformance as early as possible in the manufacturing process so that time and money are not wasted later on in either correcting the defect or writing of defective garments. This is the inspection loop. The inspection, then fault detection, then inform appropriate person, the cause of defect and overcome defect. पहले inspection होगा, अगर defect होता है, faulty detection होता है, तो inform करना होगा supervisor, manager जो authority है, then उसका cause कारण क्या है उसका देखना पड़ेगा कि भी मशीन में ऑयल आ गया, मशीन में कुछ प्रॉब्लम है, किसी पर्सन की गलती है, फिर उसको डिफेक्ट को ओवरकम करने की कोशिश किया जाएगा. दिस इज द इंस्पेक्शन लूप. टाइप्स ऑफ इंस्पेक्शन. The various fabric inspection system used in the garment industry are given for 4-point system, 10-point system, Granty Valley 78 system, and dollar system. But in India, very much popular is 4-point and 10-point system. The 4-point system क्या है? ये जो एक चार्ट दिया गया, 4-point system is, in this system fabric fault are identified with defect points in the scale of 4. यहाँ देखो 4 जो है वो एक पॉइंट दिया गया मैक्सिमम और मिनिमम 1. that is maximum defect point is 4. According to the system, the total defect point per 100 yards of fabric are 40 or more than fabric will be rejected. 40 अगर 100 में 40 पॉइंट्स आता है, 40 नंबर आता है और उससे ज़्यादा आता है तो फैब्रिक को रिजेक्शन में डाल दिया जाता है. दीज आर द क्राइटेरिया पॉइंट्स अप टू 3 इंच. जब से फैब्रिक चेक होता है, इंस्पेक्शन होता है तो फैब्रिक रोल किया जाता है. तो 3 इंच में अगर 3 इंच में जो फॉल्ट मिला जाता है तो सिंगल पेनल्टी पॉइंट होता है. Over 3 to 6 inches में 2 penalty points, 6 inches to up 9 inches 3 penalty point, and over 9 inches 4 penalty point. 1 inch or less holes, अगर फैब्रिक में होल्स होता है 2 penalty point, and over 1 inches होता है तो 1 penalty point होता है. These are the counting system. तो उसमें क्या ध्यान रखना होगा? 100 यार्ड फैब्रिक में अगर स्कोर पेनल्टी पॉइंट 40 या मोर देन 40 हो तो फैब्रिक रिजेक्शन में जाता है. 40 के नीचे हो तो वो निगोशिएबल है, वो रिजेक्शन में नहीं जाती. सम जनरल रूल्स ऑफ 4-point सिस्टम. नॉट 1 मीटर ऑफ क्लॉथ इज पेनलाइज्ड फॉर मोर देन 4 पॉइंट. एनी डिफेक्ट occurring repeatedly throughout the entire piece is marked second. Second is cloth quality, which implies that the cloth contains more minor defect. A trade discount 8 to 15 is allowed in the category. Cloth is inspected on face side only unless specified. Fabric inspection grades. Fabric inspection defect points values should be contain 100 yards fabric. If defect points value are 4 or less than indicates the first quality fabric. Then grading range is given below. Point less than 40 grade A, above 40 to 60 grade B, above 40 to 80 C, above 80 is rejected. दिस इज द ग्रेडिंग पॉइंट। ये कैलकुलेशन मेथड्स है, formulas है। The fabric roll 130 yards long and 45 inches wide contain the following defects. The 6 defect up to 3 inches, तो 6 multiply 1, पहले ही बता दिया, पॉइंट का पेनल्टी पॉइंट था, तो 6 पॉइंट। 5 defect over 3 inches but less 6 inches is a 5 into 2 is equal to 10 points. 2 defect over 6 inches but less 9 inches, it's 3 into 2, 2 is equal to 6 points. 1 defect over 9 inches, 1 into 4 is equal to 4 point. 1 hole 1 inches dimension, so 4 point. Total defect point 30. So point per yard, 100 yard square, total point scored in roll multiply 36 inches, or divided by fabric width per inches multiply total length yard inspected multiply 100. तो 30 is the penalty point, 36 inches आपका width है, divided by 130 yard of fabric multiply 45 45 आपका width है into 100, तो total defect point कितना आ रहा है, 18.4 defect point पा रहा है 100 यार्ड स्क्वायर में। तो ग्रेड क्या आ गया फैब्रिक का, ए ग्रेड आ गया, इट इज एक्सेप्टेड। 110 पॉइंट सिस्टम में क्या है, इन दिस सिस्टम द फैब्रिक फॉल्ट आर आइडेंटिफाइड with the points on the basis of the scale of 10, that is maximum defect point is 10. According this system, if total points per 100 yards of fabric, 100 or more than fabric will be rejected. In this system, warp and wave direction faults are specially inspected and assigned defect points. Defect point chart है, up to 1 inches 1 point, up to 1 to 5 inches 3 point, up to 5 to 10 inches 5 point, up to 10 to 36 inches 10 point. ये warp defect है, wave defect है up to 1 inches 1 point, up to 1 to 5 3 points, up to 5 to full width 5 points, full width 10 points. This is the defect chart. Of some general rules for 10 point system. Not 1 meter of cloth penalize more than 10 points. Any defect occurring repeatedly throughout the entire pieces is marked second. Combination of warp and wave defect running is one more should not be penalized for more than 10 points in the matter. Cloth is inspected on face side only unless specified. This is the rules of 10 points. Advantages and disadvantages of 10 point system. Oldest and most used in oven finished fabric. In its length of fabric is used and along the length of warp and wave defects are identified. It has width in limitation. It is difficult to practical use. Next is Granitable 78 system. This system was basically established of garment cutting component in which the short length faults less than 9 would normally be removed. The system aims to balance the significance longer defect over 9 and place less weight 1 to 10 fault such as slabs. The system recommends the viewing distance of 9 instead of the normal 3 distance. This is 78 system. The assigned point 78 system is defect 9 inches में 1, 9 to 18 inches में 2, 18 to 27 inches में 3 and 27 to 36 inches में 4. Dallas system. The Dallas system was introduced in the 1970s and it is developed particularly for knitted fabric. According to the inspection method, if any fault was observed on the finished garment, then the garment would be called second. It described the second as more than one defect for 10 linear years determined to the nearest 10 years. For example, one piece 60 years long would be allowed to have 6 defects डिसएडवांटेजेस क्या है ना, increase the cost production as defect located after the garment is produced. तो दिस इज डॉलर सिस्टम। तो दो चार सिस्टम है आपका, 4 पॉइंट चेकिंग सिस्टम, 10 पॉइंट चेकिंग सिस्टम, 70 सिस्टम एंड डॉलर सिस्टम। ये फैब्रिक चेकिंग का क्वालिटी कंट्रोल का बहुत अहम होता है, तो ये ध्यान रखना होगा। डॉलर सिस्टम यूज ओनली फॉर नेटिंग। Conclusion: it is the responsibility both the textile supplier and garment manufacturer to inspect all textiles to ensure their compliance with the buyer standard. Textiles which are being exported another country for use, the assembly of finished product are required to be inspected by the buyer designed inspection service prior to shipment. सेम थिंग, क्या होता है कि जो जो क्वालिटी मेजरमेंट करके मैं रिपोर्ट भेज रहा हूँ, मैं मैन्युफैक्चरर हूँ, जो बायर्स है वो उसको फिर से इंस्पेक्ट करके चेक करेंगे कि हाँ जो मैन्युफैक्चरर है वो सही दे रहा है या गलत। तो दिस इज द मोस्ट इम्पॉर्टेंट थिंग ऑफ फैब्रिक इंस्पेक्शन। थैंक यू वेरी मच।